Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. I am back and today we're just going to have a chill sit down talk video. Me just discussing my perfume wish list. So I do have a wish list saved on both Ulta and my Sephora accounts of all the fragrances that I would love to have added to my collection. So if you are my friends, family members, my husband, I hope you're watching this video and you have an idea of what kind of perfumes or fragrances that I want added. Alright y'all, so the reason why I'm doing this video and I even made a wish list is because I'm limiting myself this year to, I'm kind of like on a no-buy, a fragrance no-buy, and not for the whole year but only for specific times of the year. I specifically cannot purchase a perfume myself until my birthday. My birthday is in July. So I have to wait until July 4th to get myself any type of perfume, any type of fragrance, because I mean I feel a little overwhelmed with my perfumes. I like to use up stuff. I don't like things to go bad, and I have so many that I like and I want to use, and when I get new ones I don't really pay attention to the ones that I have, or I'm not able to use up ones that need to be used up before it's time for them to go bad. So that's my whole reasoning for being on a low buy. But I know so far right now I cannot buy any more perfumes myself until July. Then maybe like around the holidays at the end of the year, because that's when they have all the good sales. Which is so hard because I always see these deals and stuff going on. You know, when you see sales and stuff, it makes you want to get them. So I'm going to try to stick to it. But so far I have not bought anything. I did receive a perfume which was on my wish list, but I received it for Valentine's Day, so I will be sharing that with y'all. But let me go ahead and pull up my list. So we'll start with my Sephora wish list. Alright, so the first fragrance that I see on my Sephora wish list is the Carolina Herrera Leger perfume. I added this last year in March and I still haven't purchased it. I guess I don't really want it that bad. I did smell this one time and I think I like the smell of this better than I like the original Carolina Herrera. And I love the packaging, how it's clear at the foot of the hill, the toe of the hill. So yeah, this one kind of smelled a little bit more fruitier. What are the notes in this one? This one says fruity floral. So I guess it's not as woody as the original fragrance. So I think that's why I liked this one a little bit more. So yeah, I would like to have that. Maybe I would like it bought for me versus me buying it for myself. Because I have, you know how sometimes you want something but you don't want to buy it. Like y'all can, my friends, my husband can buy that for me, but I don't necessarily want to buy it because I have other perfumes ahead of it in my head. That's how I feel. So I also have Replica's Coffee Break, and I just had the travel spray added to my favorites. And yeah, so I did smell this last year when I bought last August, because I was in Sephora when we were in Vegas and I had bought a perfume then. No, I think my husband bought me a perfume while we were in there. And I ended up smelling Coffee Break because I had never smelled any of the replica fragrances or any that I had liked. And I heard everybody talk about Coffee Break and it smells so good. It's creamy, coffee, sweet. So yeah, I definitely would like that added to my perfume collection. I also have the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid added to my wish list on Sephora. I don't know if I necessarily want this. I don't want it that bad. This one says that it's a warm floral. The keynotes are vine, peach, ruby, orchid, and bourbon vanilla. So I mainly love fragrances that have vanilla in it, and then the fact that it had vine peach, I think that's what got me. But I'm not really, I've never smelled the original Flower Bomb, but I've tried a inspiration to Flower Bomb from Dossier, and it was not my type of scent. I did end up giving that away to my friend. So yeah, that one's gone. So because I didn't like the inspiration of it, I felt like I didn't like Flower Bomb, but I do have a Midnight Flower Bomb and I love that one. So I don't know if I need to smell the original Flower Bomb or not. And yeah, but I have Ruby Orchid added to my wish list on Sephora. I also have Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple fragrance, and I only have the mini one added to my wish list. I heard it's like a fun, juicy apple. A lot of people say that it smells like a Bath and Body Works type fragrance, which I don't mind. And I have no Kayali fragrances at all in my perfume collection. I have smelled Vanilla 28. It was last August that I smelled it when I was in the Sephora store. And I was going to either get that or Donna Born in Roma was the perfume that I ended up getting last August. I chose that over Vanilla 28. And the reason why I didn't get Kayali's Vanilla 28 is because I felt like it smelled like something that I have in my perfume collection that is a celebrity fragrance. It's the Katy Perry's fragrance. I can't think of it. It's the purple bottle. It does not last long at all, but it smelled, when I just from sniffing Kayali from the bottle, it smelled like that to me. And I was just like, I have a fragrance that smells exactly like this. That's way cheaper. It don't last long, but at least let me use that up first before I get Vanilla 28. But I kind of want to get that as well, so I could say that I would like Vanilla 28 and Eden Juicy Apple. The other ones, they just seem like they wouldn't be up my alley. I would definitely have to smell those first, and I haven't smelled any of the other ones. Last one that's on my Sephora wish list is the Terra de Joya by Armani. Y'all, I purchased the perfume sampler last December, and I think the perfume that I ended up getting was Skylar's Vanilla Sky. I love that one. That was the one that I chose. But I was going to choose Terra de Joya. The only reason why I did not choose Terra de Joya is because it wasn't a good buy. I believe the perfume sampler set was like $68, but they were only letting you get the 1 ounce of Terra de Joya, and the 1 ounce is like $61. So it's just like, that's not a good deal. I want to, get more perfume. I want to get more bang for my buck, pretty much. So that's the only reason why I didn't get Terra de Joya. And y'all, I've been thinking about it ever since. I do have a little bit of the sample left. I'm waiting to wear it like as it warms up a little bit more, because I loved it when I smelled it in December and January, and I'm just going to wait till spring comes to see if I still love it. I know I will, but y'all, I have to get that one. That's probably the top out of all of these fragrances that I told you today. That's the top of my list to be added to my wish list. Alright, so now we're going to go to my Ulta wish list and see what I have saved. And I feel like I have a lot more saved up here. Y'all, I'm back. I had to put my hair up because it was getting on my nerves. I wanted to go ahead and put my hair up because my curls are dropping. One strand is all the way down here, the rest of them is up here. So I'm just like, no ma'am. It kind of makes me want to re-record this video, but I'm not even going to start from the beginning. But we are going to go to my Ulta wish list, and this wish list has a lot more fragrances on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first fragrance that I see at the bottom of my list is Burberry Her EDP. I have Burberry Her Intense, and I've always wanted the original. I just have not gotten it yet. This is supposed to be like a girly, pretty fragrance, which is like right up my alley. They say that it's a gourmand fragrance. It has red and dark berries, jasmine, and musk. So yeah, I love this. I have worn a sample, like, the little magazine samples. I rubbed that on my skin, and I love the way that it smells. The only thing is that it doesn't last. So I would have to get this like on a super duper sale in order for me to buy it. So yeah, it would have to be on sale for me to get it, because it doesn't last on me, but I do want that fragrance. Just to, sometimes, you want to collect all the perfumes in that family. Because I have Intense, I want Burberry Her. And I also have Burberry, the EDT, added to my wish list. Y'all, because I tried this like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Once again, a little magazine sampler, and this is my favorite out of all of them. Like I said, I have the Intense. I tried Burberry Her. The EDT is my favorite out of all of them, and it lasts the longest on me. It's a toilette, and it lasts the longest. So in this one, I believe it has pear. Y'all know, if you're not familiar, I love pear. That's one of my favorite notes. So the top is green pear, strawberry, blackcurrant, and pink peppercorn. The middle is honeysuckle, peony, rose, and lily of the valley, and the base is musk and cedarwood. I get pear, I get the strawberry, I get blackcurrant because it kind of smells like black currant to me smells like a shampoo-y type scent. So I get the black currant. And musk, it lasts forever on my skin, and I think that this is the reason why the EDT lasts so long on me. And I just kept sniffing my hand. It was like a powdery, a pear at the beginning, then it dries down to powdery. It did smell powdery. And musk. It was so good. It's like fresh, perfect for spring and summer. I cannot wait to wear it. And my husband did get this for me for Valentine's Day, so I have the EDT now. I got it for Valentine's Day. I'm so excited that I finally got one of the fragrances on my wish list, because I was just like, I have to have it. I kept having him smell my hand, and I was kind of hinting, like, because it was before Valentine's Day when I tried it, like, this is what I like. Do you like this? And he ended up getting it for me for Valentine's Day, so I'm so happy and grateful for that. So yeah, one of them crossed off my wish list, so I can go ahead and remove this now since I have it. Alright, next we have something that I have not smelled, but it caught my eye when I was scrolling on Ulta. That is the Truly Unicorn Fruit EDP. So, and y'all will see that I have pictures up here. Truly is the brand that has like a lot of body care stuff on Ulta. I've never tried it, but I do have some of their stuff saved in my wish list. Like the acai boot for your boobies. They have the unicorn fruit body butter. I heard people really like that. So it's like a pretty body care line, pretty much. Well, they came out with a perfume, I think, the end of last year. It is currently out of stock. I did sign up for them to email me when it's back in stock. Truly's is the best-selling unicorn fruit skincare line, featuring fruity notes of acai berries, matcha, and rose. The sweet signature scent. I love my sweet scents. I was reading the reviews, and I think someone said that it kind of smells like pink sugar. So I'm hoping that it doesn't, because I have pink sugar, but I still want to try it. So, and it's not super expensive. It's only $48 for a 1.7 ounce. So I think that's a good buy. So I have it on my wish list. It's not currently in stock though. I did add the Billie Eilish perfume to my wish list, but I think I'm going to remove it. I want to smell it in person because I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews on this fragrance, but the reason why I did add it because it's a gourmand. It has vanilla and warm musk, like right up my alley. Love those type of scents. It says sugared petals, mandarin, warm berries, creamy vanilla, soft spices, cocoa, sleek woods, warm musk, and tonka beans. Like, that sounds like it's going to be so good and creamy and cuddly and warm, but I need to smell it because the reviews have not been to my liking. Alright, next we have Alien Goddess EDP by Mugler, and I definitely want to get this. I do not currently have any fragrances from Mugler or any alien fragrances at all. And this one is sparkling. The top notes are sparkling bergamot from Italy, middle jasmine from India, base is decadent vanilla from Madagascar. And yeah, just a simple. I heard that some reviews say that this is like the easy wear out of all of the Mugler fragrances. So I think that'll be a good start for me. I have Ariana Grande's God as a Woman perfume added on my wish list. Not really sure why. I've never smelled it. I guess I just wanted to get it because I love most of her fragrances. I believe this one is a pear fragrance as well, which is another reason why I probably added it, because I love pear. Yep. The top is ambrette, juicy pear, middle are orris, Turkish rose petals, Madagascar vanilla, and creamy cedarwood are at the base. So right up my alley. Next, I have two fragrances from the Eau de Juice line. Y'all know the little juice box perfumes. That's me. Y'all might think it's like immature or whatever for kids for teens or people that's in middle school and high school, but I like stuff like that. Like, that's just me. That's my personality. I like girly, fun, cute things. Stuff with nice packaging. That's just me. Comment down below if that's you too. But I have the Eau de Juice, the Good Energy, and the Happy Place. So the orange one and the yellow one. I've smelled the white one, the gold one. I've smelled those and they all smell good. They're like just sweet, easy reach perfumes, and that's what I like. Like, I at least just want to have the bottle, use it up, and be done with it and move on to another fragrance. That's just how I am with those type of fragrances. But the orange one, it says good vibes only. Is a delicious and sparkly blend of exotic fruits, sexy musk, and sweet coconut. Like, it sounds perfect for spring and summer. The top notes are juicy mandarin, passion fruit. The heart is mango papaya, tiger lily, and the base is sandalwood, musk, and coconut milk. Sounds so good. The rating is 4 stars. Alright, the yellow one only has 3 out of 5 stars. So I don't know about that, but they say that this one is a fruity gourmand. And it says at the top is passion fruit, pear. Y'all know I love pear. Middle is yuzu fruit, berries, and the base is musk and woods. So yeah. Alright, the next one I have smelled once again in a magazine sampler. Love those. An easy way to just like get a taste of what the fragrance is going to smell like. And this is a Coach Dreams Sunset. Y'all, I love the packaging of this. This is so pretty. And that box is pretty too. It has like shimmer on it. Like, yes. Presentation. All about presentation. And I love theirs. This one is a floral gourmand. Once again, it says the fragrance family is a floral gourmand and the scent type is woody floral. It says Coach Dream Sunset EDP is inspired by free-spirited adventures with the sunset on the horizon. Keynotes are pear, jasmine, and tonka bean. I feel like somewhere else it said something else. Did I save the correct one? I felt like this one said that it had like an ice cream note or something in it. Or did I save the incorrect one? Or does it just not say this anymore? Yeah, it's supposed to have like a ice cream note. Hold on. Why does it not say anymore about the... I could have sworn, because I know I saved it on Ulta, that it stated that it had like a... I don't know if it was whipped cream or like an ice cream note. I think it said ice cream. I don't know. I don't see it anymore, but that was the reason why I remember saving this fragrance, and I don't see... I don't have any other one like that added to my list. So hopefully I have the right one saved. But I smelled that one and I had to have it. Next I have Jimmy Choo's I Want You EDP. Yeah, this one is in the floral family. It's a floral warm spicy. The top notes are mandarin juice and velvet peach. I think that's the reason why I wanted it, because of the peach. The middle is red spider lily and jasmine, and the base is vanilla. Super simple, my type of fragrance just from the notes of it, and it has almost 5 stars, 4.5 stars, so definitely want that one. And lastly, for my Ulta one, I have Mugler the Intense version, and it's, I guess the page, I don't know if they sell it on here anymore because it's saying that it's no longer available. So I guess they don't have the Intense version sold at Ulta anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. But it is on my wish list at Ulta, and y'all know I said if I did have a signature scent, that Mugler would be my signature fragrance. If I was a signature scent type of girl, I love Mugler. It's a little sexy. It's warm. It's you just feel like it just smells like a hug. That's what it smells like to me. I think of a nice warm hug, cuddly hug, like the woman's caring, and yeah, that's my signature scent. I love Mugler EDP, and that's the only Mugler that I have, so I would love the Intense version. As of right now, those are all of the fragrances that I have on my wish list that I can currently think. I'm pretty sure I forgot something, and y'all can comment like your fragrances down below, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's one that I want on my wish list too. But yes, comment down below some fragrances that you plan on purchasing or you hope to receive this year, 2022, that you have on your wish list. So far, these are all of mine that's on my wish list, and these are all subject to change. So I would probably even remove some of the ones that I have on my wish list. But yeah, that's what I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this like sit down talk video, just me letting y'all know what I would like to receive or what I would like to add to my collection. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.